It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Colts. Burner at wide receiver.
Come on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Offense. That's not good enough, man.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't.
There he goes, right side. Now inside the 25. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 81 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Check smash.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Colts hit 12-1 now to start play, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done. And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Only able to gain a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. Connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play there for Indy. 41 yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. They've got his man, complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown. A big play there. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
Get that done.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville, where you see the final score there. 20-13, the final score. From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. The Patriots seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And that one's at halftime with the visiting Chiefs out on top. The Chiefs locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that number 1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, it's team talking about it to each other. supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
2nd and 15. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively, pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
The Colts send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Saints will take...
Check, Panther.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got room. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And quickly, they get to the line.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
2nd and 6. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 1. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Indy. 48 yards. So the big... Just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Crack all 80. Go.
They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
7 Pirates, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up a throw. That is caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Maybe the turning point they need. And the Saints are right back in this football game. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
60 Eagles.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now to this point. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option is...
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 58 yards. That catch for his career's number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with the defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
60 Vikings, 60 back, 79 Broncos. Go.
They're going to look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance